friends, welcome to English का ज्ञान चिंतन के साथ. And for this particular weekend, we are going to discuss these two words with meaning and with sentences. But before we start this particular thing, happy Navratri to all. This is the first day of Navratri, so wishing you all very happy and very safe and happy Navratri to all of you. Okay, and apart from that, without wasting any time, let's start the discussion of these two words with meaning and with sentences. Okay. The first word that I have selected for this particular video is incisive. Right. If I talk about the category of the verb of the word, then it is adjective. Right. And if I talk about very simple meaning of this incisive word, then it can be considered as either clever or smart. What it means? It means that whenever in our day-to-day communication, whenever we use either clever or either smart word, that word can be replaced with incisive word. Very simple meaning, right? I hope you understand the meaning of this incisive word. Incisive means either clever or smart. These are the very simple synonym of this particular very beautiful word, right? So from now onwards, whenever you want to use clever or smart in your day-to-day communication, try to use incisive instead of those two words, right? Okay, now let's go to the first sentence that I have created for this particular word. And the first sentence is, incisive leaders of any fields can handle their resources easily to provide maximum benefits. It means जो भी अलग अलग फील्ड के जो लीडर्स है, अगर वो लीडर्स क्लेवर है या वो लीडर स्मार्ट है, then they can handle their resources, they can manage their resources in a good manner, and ultimately it will produce maximum benefits. So instead of using clever leaders, instead of using smart leaders, I have utilized incisive leaders of any field, be it any private sector field, whether they are in any sports field, whether they are in any healthcare field, whether they are in political field, anything. But if leaders are clever, if they are smart, if they are incisive in nature, right, then they can handle their resources very easily, very smartly to produce maximum benefits. That is what the meaning of incisive word. Incisive means smart or clever. Okay. Now let me go to discuss the second sentence that I have created for this incisive word. And the sentence is, however, we are suffering from pandemic situation right now. यानी भले ही हम अभी पेंडेमिक से सफर कर रहे हैं, उसके बावजूद incisive educators have utilized technology to educate students of India. वो पेंडेमिक की सिचुएशन होने के बावजूद जो स्मार्ट एजुकेटर्स है, जो क्लेवर एजुकेटर्स है, जो क्लेवर टीचर्स है, स्मार्ट टीचर्स है, or what I can say, incisive teachers or incisive educators, they have started utilizing internet, they have started utilizing mobile with the internet, and in that way they have started using technology to educate students of India, right? So that is what the meaning in this context. Also you can utilize word incisive, right? Very simple meaning of this particular second sentence is that the smart educators, smart teachers have also utilized technology to educate students of India. And it is not only true for India, okay, it is true for all around the world. Okay, so many leaders and so many people have started using this technology for their respective benefits. And I think that particular point we can consider as a positive of this pandemic situation, right? Because so many like so many people are there in the world who are not aware about how to utilize technology for the betterment, and they in this must do kind of situation they have started utilizing the things out. So that can be considered as a positive thing, right? Now let's go to the article in which I have found this particular word utilized. Okay, as you can see, highlighted over here in the screenshot, the sentence is the sentence or the article is somehow relevant with the cricket, as I love cricket. Okay, and the sentence is something like that. Probably it is relevant with the Ranji Trophy match or something like that. At the DY Patil Stadium, DY Patil A team or probably India A team was restricted to 121 for 8 in the 20 overs thanks to incisive spell by Avesh Khan. Thanks to incisive spell or smart spell or clever spell, right? Thanks to that smart spell by the bowler. So instead of using smart, they have utilized incisive word. Instead of utilizing clever, they have utilized word incisive with spell. Okay. So in that context also you can utilize the word incisive, right? Okay. Now let's go to the second word that I have selected for today's video, and the word is exuberant. Okay, if I talk about the category of the word, then it is adjective, right? And if I talk about the meaning of this particular word, very simple meaning, right? A person normally, if we really want to use this particular word with a person, then definitely we can consider a person who has full of energy, who has full of excitement, who is cheerful in nature, right? For those kind of people, we can definitely use this exuberant word, right? So if I consider very simple meaning, right, then either we can consider energetic as a synonym for exuberant, or we can consider cheerful as a synonym for exuberant word. The pronunciation is exuberant, right? Okay. Now, without wasting any time, let's start discussing the sentences so that you will get more idea about in which context that we can use this word. The first sentence that I have created by utilizing this particular word is exuberant nature of youngsters can become conducive to reshape the global economy. See, exuberant nature of youngsters means whenever we see youngster, whenever we imagine youngsters, we always think that youngsters are energetic in nature. They are cheerful in their nature. And owing to that reason or due to that reason, I have utilized exuberant nature. Instead of energetic nature or instead of cheerful nature, I have utilized exuberant nature of youngsters can become conducive. Conducive means helpful, can become helpful to reset the global economy, because so many will depend on young generation now, how they are going to approach this kind of situation, whether they are going to be depressed or they are going to make more efforts to come out from this situation, and whatever they will do depending on their action, the global economy will be reset, right? So the energetic nature, so instead of cheerful nature, I have utilized exuberant nature of youngsters can reset the global economy, right? That is what the first sentence, and in that context also you can utilize word exuberant, right? Now let me go to the another sentence that I have created by using exuberant word. Okay, now we all know that we are living life in which probably uh, since last 6 to 7 months we are living in a home, and there are so many restrictions for going out and all those things. And in this situation, so many people, so many young generation, so many elderly people also, they are feeling quite depressed, right? So they can get motivation from where? So this is what the sentence is. Autobiographies of exuberant freedom fighters can motivate people in this difficult situation. Okay, if we start reading autobiographies of energetic freedom fighters of any country, right, or cheerful freedom fighters, instead of cheerful, I think in this context energetic word is more proper for the exuberant word, exuberant, right? So autobiography of exuberant freedom fighters can motivate people in difficult situation. By reading this kind of uh, uh, autobiography of this kind of energetic freedom fighter or exuberant freedom fighters, people can get motivation in this difficult situation. That is what the meaning of this exuberant word. Okay, now let me go to the uh, sentence from the article in which this particular exuberant word has been utilized. So as we can see from the screen, the headlines of the article is something like this. Virat Kohli explains his exuberant celebration in the first ODI. Normally we see Virat Kohli is quite expressive in terms of showing his emotions and all those things. And whenever he has something in his mind, he always display in front of the people, right? So Virat Kohli explains his energetic celebration in the first ODI. So instead of using energetic celebration, right, the word exuberant has been utilized. A celebration with full of energy, full of aggression, and full of joy or something like that. So instead of utilizing those words, exuberant word has been utilized. Okay, so I hope you understand both this word with meaning and with sentence. And if you really feel that okay, you have learned something from this particular video, from this kind of exercise, then do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Once again, happy Navratri to all. Be safe and enjoy the festival in whatever possible the way, and try to be rejuvenate again for upcoming days. Till then, be happy and bye bye. Thank you so much.